Joining us now, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. I'm dying to get your take on Mark Cuban. And smart, intelligent women are never around Donald Trump, when I just see the exact opposite around Donald Trump all of the time. His campaign was run in 2016 by Kellyanne Conway. It's run this year by Susie Wiles. I think Ivanka and Tiffany Trump are brilliant. Melania is obviously brilliant. I think she speaks 5 or 6 languages. I'm not sure the exact count. And you know, everyone from Sarah Huckabee Sanders, you, Kayleigh McEnany, have all worked with Donald Trump. But Mark Cuban, surrogate of Kamala, says what she says. Joe calls us garbage.
Yeah, I was shocked when he said that women around President Trump are not strong or intelligent. Over 50% of the voters in this country are women, and we tend to stick together. So the fact that he said that was unbelievable to me. And Sean, what surprised me the most about him was how emotional Mark Cuban was, how it clearly he is panicking. And so are the people who support Vice President Harris and want her back in the White House. They're panicking because they see Donald Trump out relating with the American people, spending time with them, having fun, talking about what a bright future we would have with his leadership, and that we could have 4 more years of prosperity like we enjoyed the last time he was in the White House. So, you know, I think about the Donald Trump that I've known, but even before I knew him, back in the 80s and 90s, how he elevated women. He put them in charge of his companies, on the leadership and executive teams. I have so many women who've come up to me over the years that said, I worked with him back in New York City, and he gave me my first supervisor position and gave me the first opportunity to provide for my family and go after my career when I'd been passed over so many times before. That's the Donald Trump that I know and that I've heard about and heard so many testimonies about. And Mark Cuban and Joe Biden and President Obama and Kamala Harris, they've all insulted women throughout this campaign because every day they get up and they get on TV and they lie. And if there's one thing a woman can discern, it's somebody who's lying to us and not being forthright. And all we want is the truth, so we can protect our children, feed them, and go after the career of our dreams.
Is the border more safe and secure? The answer is obviously no. Has defund, dismantle, reimagine, no bail laws, has that worked? Obviously no. Our towns, our cities are less safe, less secure. Is the economy we still paying 30+% more for every item we buy in every store we go to? Yes, we are. Are we still paying about $1.50 more a gallon of gasoline? Yes, we are. On every issue, is the world a better, safer place? No, we've got war in Europe, we've got war in the Middle East, and we have 2 people that are leading this country that have no respect of these dangerous figures in the world like Putin, the mullahs in Iran, President Xi. They have no respect for them. So the world is less safe and secure with them in place. They can't run on, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? So I guess this is what we're left now for the next, 3 days?
You know what? We're going to get out and talk to as many people as possible. I'm in North Carolina today. I spent the day with Samaritan's Purse, handing out winter clothing to folks up in the mountains who don't have a lot of access or anything that they own and have lost their homes and loved ones as well. Going to Michigan and to Georgia and Pennsylvania before this election is over on Tuesday. But listen, what women want and what people in this country want is they want a leader that is strong enough to tell the truth. And even on the national security stage, like you talked about, that foreign leaders and world leaders respect us. Because when it matters, we're definitive, we're forthright, and we stand by our allies. And Kamala Harris has undermined our allies in our security position throughout the 4 years that she's been in the White House. And Sean, that border, she has let 13,000 murderers into this country, 16,000 rapists into this country, and turned them loose in our cities and our small towns. In fact, it's enough murderers that we would have 4 new murderers in every single county in this country. Now, I'm a mom and a grandma, and I don't want any murderers in my county. I don't want them anywhere near me, but everybody can relate to how small a county is. And we've got 4 more murderers in every single county in this country because of Kamala Harris. Try raising your kids in a city, in a state, and that is safer and feeling safer with that kind of a situation. This world and this country has gotten much more dangerous because of Kamala Harris. She does not deserve to be the leader of the free world, much less be somebody that we can point to as having the dignity of being the president of the United States.
Governor, well said. Appreciate you being with us. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.